purpose of the Steam box is, of course, to try and learn the console gamers who are deterred from PC gaming because of its complexity. You know, people have this ideology that PC gaming is too expensive. I need to, know a lot about hardware. I need to know how to build, how to upgrade. I need to know how to deal with drivers and all that. And I think the purpose of a device like this is simply to get gamers on board PC gaming without the need of all this, without the need of that knowledge, without having to worry about this. Essentially, a plug-and-play PC.
But will it be upgradable?
I mean, that's a good question. I think it'll be interesting to see what kind of choice they decide to do. They might, keep it as a closed, hardware-wise at least, as a closed box system to try and to keep it like somehow kind of fair play or fair game between all the players, and maybe having the ability to upgrade might deter some of these console gamers who are coming to avoid that kind of thing. But at the same time, it might not be something where you have to do. It might be something optional, which is there for the people who want it. And just to get back to the game here, as I think we did miss a few things. Rupture, upon seeing the Forge Fast expand, decided not to go for the Roach Warren timing, as he did in the last game. Decided to go for a very fast third. And Seraphim trying to punish him for it, by sending a few zealots who killed off almost all the Zerglings here and are now getting back to work on the hatchery, which is almost halfway health down. Winners, you think he's gonna kill it?
I don't think he'll kill it, but he'll definitely get it down, and it'll be much easier for him to attack this once he gets out a few more units here. But look at down to about 400 health here. Well, those three zealots definitely paid for themselves.
This damage can possibly come into play very soon here when the Protoss eventually goes for that attack. Rapture going for a Baneling Nest now, oddly enough. Banelings, of course, not very frequently used in this matchup. He is building now 2 more Evolution Chambers, so he's looking to get quick upgrades. In the meantime, the Protoss is building 5 gates at the same time, so this is going to be a 7? Is it 7 gate? Yeah, 7 gate timing, 2 bases for sure. One thing I'd like to note is that if you take a look at Seraphim's natural, he's actually not mining off one of the assimilators. I'm not sure if that's on purpose. I don't think so, but it could be on purpose, but most likely a mistake. And we do see a counterattack coming in from Rupture. A lot of Zerglings, a lot of Banelings, so he's definitely trying to bust through that wall.
And what units are out there? There are 3 sentries out there, and now there's a nice wallen of zealots here. How much energy on the... So he has enough for about 3 force fields, but no, they're out of position, and wow. Well, no, he's actually pulling back.
But Seraphim's got to be very, very careful about this. And looks like Rupture is going in now. The Banelings are going after that wall. And we're able to do some damage. Some slightly delayed force fields. Actually, some terrible force fields doing absolutely nothing. But Banelings now dropping down. They are wasted on the Zealots. And although a little bit messy there, Seraphim was able to stop this.
Well, look at this. Seraphim here now building forward. Pylon here. Nice warping of about 7 zealots. And this hatchery is going down. There's no way Seraphim is going to be able to... Rupture will be able to hold this here.
Absolutely no chance. Even if he has enough units, they won't reach there in time. And the 3rd hatchery goes down, and now Rupture is in a world of trouble.
Yeah, let's see how much trouble healed. There's another warping here of Stalkers. Oof, another warping yet again here. And what does Rupture have? He does have similar supply. I think he will need to pull drones.
But he has no Roach Warren. He only has Zerglings and Banelings, which is definitely not enough. Another forward pylon, but no, he actually gets to surround on the Stalkers. Big mistake by Seraphim not microing his units at all. But Zealots, man, they do a lot of damage to Zerglings, and
they do.
It's a close call. I don't know
but
if
I think Seraphim has
able to defend this.
No, Seraphim definitely has this one. The production is lost here once this hatchery does go down. I mean, the Queen is trying her best there, but there's the GG, and well, Seraphim ties it up 1-1 here. Very nice. At one point I thought he'd lost it when he had those zealots and sentries moving away from his natural, but that doesn't matter. He did take the game here, so well, good on him.
Definitely good on him. I think it was more of Rupture giving him the game than Seraphim actually winning it. I'm actually very surprised that player with Rupture's caliber decided to go for that Baneling bust. Um, I can't imagine how low the success rate of something like that is. Seraphim, although with poor micro and poor defending, was still able to stop it, and with that forward pylon and the warpin, not to mention the earlier damage in that third, was able to cripple Rupture with a very good timing attack. And the
Yep.
most important part, I think, is that Rupture was not able to get that same timing which he did in the first game.
Yep.
He came in just as the the 5 additional gates finished. So Seraphim was able to make use of those gates, warp in enough units to defend, and Rupture, missing his timing, of course, lost his entire army and was not able to defend the counterattack.
So yeah, a quick news here. Wolfman did give Wolfman did have to go, so Nesquik moved on to the final. Wow.
Alright, okay, so Nesquik is on the final and we'll be waiting on the winner of this game between Seraphim and Rupture. It is down to
Wait, Seraphim invited us. Well, I think we did. There was a mistake. It's Taldrim Altar that Rupture did choose.
okay.
So yeah.
Should I create Caldera?
Why not? Let's you create it first, and then.
Alright, we're going for the Blizzard version as we did before.
Yeah, so we have another match on Taldrim Altar here, and wow, so we'll be moving into the finals fairly quickly.
Yes, we're actually down to only one game before the finals. The winner of this will be facing off against Nesquik. And be that, so we will definitely have a new winner here this week.
Yeah.
Right, here we go, winners.
Yep, we are ready here. We're ready to rumble.
So game 3 between those fairly even players in terms of skill. Rupture with that great timing in the first game, that not so great timing in the second game, and we'll see what game 3 will have for us. As I do predict the winner of this game will be the one to take it all. On the bottom right of Taldrim Altar, we do have Rupture, winner of the first game, loser of the second, spawning as the Red Zerg. And on the top left corner, we do have the loser of the first game, winner of the second game, the Yellow Protoss Seraphim. I am Twidno, and joining me as always is my good friend Winners, and welcome to the StarCraft 2 Weekly MENA Cup number 16.
That's
and
right.
Back to you, Winners.
Thank you very much here. Just Seraphim did remind Rupture that he has to go at 9, so he has about 15 more minutes to win this game. And will we see something crazy? I don't know. No, but again, Seraphim going for that Forge Fast Expand. No surprise there, and well, there's the answer. We have an 8 pool by Rupture.
That's right. I think it was a 9 pool, but in any case, 8 pool, 9 pool, it is a very fast pool, so Rupture's urgency to finish the game is definitely factoring into play here. And I don't know if Seraphim will be able to scout this in time. He did send his probe off so he will be scouting Rupture as a second the second scouting location. And I want to see what Seraphim. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be another Forge Fast Expand. So he might be in a lot of trouble if he does not scout and react to this in time.
Well, yeah, the lava is ready, and then 6 Zerglings are in the making here, and well, Seraphim should see it right now. Is he looking for it? Is he looking? Yeah, he sees the pool. Does he count how many drones there are? Oh, and let's see what the reaction is. And he should definitely throw down a gateway. Yeah, he does. Very nice to block. And now a cannon at the back, but there's still a gap. He should close that off with a cannon, and then I think he might be fine.
Yeah, if Seraphim
Yeah.
gets the wall in, then this game is going to be very difficult to come back from for Rupture.
He even scouts now. He sends his Zergling in the wrong direction here.
Oh dear, so Rupture is not going to reach Seraphim in time here. Seraphim will have his wall and even a couple of cannons ready for those Zerglings, and I think Seraphim's very easily going to make it to the final winners, as the Rupture's urgency to end the game in time is causing him to go for these poor decisions, which is really unfortunate considering how well he's been performing today.
Yeah.
First cannon is up, second cannon needs a few seconds, and yeah, there's no way Rupture's getting there. Tight wallen by Seraphim, absolutely nothing's getting through, and those Zerglings are forced to move back. And
So-
what can he possibly do from here? I mean,
well, his expansion is going to be late. Seraphim. Well, he did only throw down, well, a couple of, well, a minute ago, but still, the Zerg should be, well, now he's moving out to plot down that expansion, but still, he is behind. I mean, he can still recover, but it is a lot harder than if he would have played his standard game.
almost certainly agree. His speed upgrade for the Zerglings is of course going to be delayed as a result. Still no gas taken by him. In the meantime, Seraphim does now take both his gas gauges at the main. He is building his cyber core. He does have 2 gates up. Will more than likely start researching his +1 and his warp gate tech very soon here.
But yeah,
And Rupture is now trying to take out the rocks at the third, so it looks like he's gonna try and counter this by taking a very, very fast third. And if Seraphim doesn't go for some kind of timing very soon, this might actually work out very well for Rupture.
yeah, but I think Seraphim is a good enough player that he should scout there. But again, lack of map presence from him. I mean, he doesn't want to sacrifice any units at this point. Plus, he has walled himself incompletely, which is nothing too bad. But I still like for him to maybe be a bit more mobile on the map. Maybe not now, but in the next few minutes, at least be at one of the Zelnaga watchtowers, because, like always, information is key.
And the lack of information lost him the first game.
Correct,
It's
absolutely.
definitely something he should take in mind here. Rupture did take out those destructible rocks at the third, and look, he should be sending out a drone.
And he
Doing
does.
now, as he is.
He absolutely is, and well, good on him. He's getting a third here, and well, it looks like Seraphim does listen to me. Maybe he's tuning into the stream, I don't know, but he is sending out the Zealots, and well, the Zealots are out. There are about 4 of them.
This is similar to what he did the second game, if you recall.
And well, the Zerglings are pretty much out of position. By
Yeah, but
a
I
lot.
really don't think these Zealots will be able to do much. We do have a few Zerglings now, slow Zerglings I might add, making their way just to check for... try to get some scouting information, and those Zealots actually, I take that back, they actually might force the cancel on this third, and this will... yeah, his Zerglings are way out of position, and they're slow Zerglings as well, so they're not gonna get there in time. He will be forced to cancel.
Yep.
And
He's gonna
Rupture
save. Is he gonna save the drone?
Rupture's in trouble, winners.
Yeah, we knew that after that pool.
He's in more
was-
trouble even.
Yeah, he's even more trouble. And those 4 Zealots could take on those 11 Zerglings.
And oh, look at this at the Protoss main, winners. We have a Dark Shrine coming up.
Where's that Dark Shrine? Oh, there you are. Yeah, Dark Shrine here coming up. But again, this is a big investment. But I think it's quite smart. We're not going to see any layers soon. He's getting a macro hatch. And, well, he's definitely over-droned. So I think Rupture is definitely he's in a bad spot. He doesn't really know what to do at this point. I don't think, as he's trying to go for that third.